Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds. And so we have short night of filming tonight. We're only doing 2 beers, but they're big.
Yeah.
It's Halloween. We're going to finish up with No Rules from Perrin Brewing Company. This is a 15% Imperial Porter with coconut and turbinado sugar, bourbon barrel aged.
Wow, it sounds great.
56 IBUs. Never had this one before, but the reason I got this beer was because when we did the CBS that you got for Christmas, a fan of ours was like, "Man, you should try this Perrin No Rules" on that video. And so CBS, epic. I'm not saying this is going to be CBS. I don't think there's any maple, but anyway, he wanted us to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to do it tonight. So let's get into it.
All right.
Pours pretty daggone dark.
It's pretty dark.
I mean, it poured kind of thin, like soda-like, but
yeah, it's a little thin, but I mean,
a little tan
it still
head.
holds the glass.
I think 15%. 15%. Yeah.
Big porter.
All right, let's get the nose.
All right.
Not a big aroma.
Now I get malt up front, then maybe a little
Some
coconut.
roast. I'm not getting. So I don't know when this was bought. I got it this year, but I think it's a 2016. But I guess some like malt roast, like you said, and maybe a hint of coconut, but it's not a big aroma.
They don't put the bottle date on here.
I don't think so. I think I got it in the summer sometime. So I'm not sure if this is a once a year release. You guys know when this was released. I got it this year in the summer sometime, I think. So
All right.
traded for it. But again, there's some sweetness, there's some malt roastiness, there's some little bit of hint of coconut.
I don't get much bourbon though, do you?
There's a little bit of alcohol maybe, but not much.
Yeah, I don't get any bourbon at all.
But really having a dig on the nose, so there's not a lot there.
I mean, it smells just like a regular porter with a little hint of coconut to me.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh
my gosh.
that's a great flavor though. Holy crap.
There's so much sweetness there.
Yeah,
so now I get
super
it.
sweet.
Like it tastes like syrup, right?
Yeah.
Do you get that?
Yeah, it does.
It tastes like maple syrup. That's so different. And then some coconut. It's the turbinado sugar.
Oh, that's good sugar. Yeah.
So maybe that's what it was. Okay, I was curious like why, but it almost gives it a maple syrup flavor. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a brownish sugar. I've used it in one of my IPAs. It's good sugar.
Oh my gosh. Huge. So again, I'm getting this huge sugar. I mean, it is big maple. I mean, it's syrupy, verging on maple syrup. I get that now. A little bit of vanilla, like kind of a coconut marshmallow flavor in there.
Yeah, I was going to say a little. That might be vanilla, and coconut. Probably from the bourbon barrel, I would guess. I mean, it's boozy though. It's not. It doesn't burn, but I mean, I can tell it's up there.
But it's so sweet.
It is very sweet.
So drinkable, like scary drinkable, I think, because of the sweetness.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they add lactose to make it that sweet, or
it's just
if it's just the sugar.
Yeah. Well, this is funny though because Halloween we did Sukaba, which is like candy in the glass, and then this is candy in the glass.
But from the smell, I would have never guessed it was this sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I was about to be. I was this close.
I was disappointed. Yeah, the aroma was not huge, and the sugar is awesome in this. I think.
Yeah, it is super sweet, and the nose, even after, it still smells like just a plain old porter. I mean, I would have never guessed from the nose it was barrel aged. I wouldn't have guessed it as coconut. I mean, a hint maybe.
Yeah, hint of coconut. But it's just this huge sweetness, but it's unique. I haven't had anything like this.
I like it a lot. That's really good.
I do too. This is really good. I'm trying to think. So mouthfeel, it's thin. It's like soda-ish,
Yeah, but it's a porter.
It's a porter. I mean, it's 15%. I mean, where do you draw the line?
I've had some stouts though that are like this.
So sweet. I mean, that's so delicious. So I mean, if you, I will say this: if you do not like overly sweet beers, you might hate this beer. I mean, you might just.
You will not like this at all.
This is. I mean, I've said it before. I love super sweet beers, and this is verging over the top for me. I mean, I still love it, but I'm just telling you, beware if you don't like sweet beers.
Still tastes like a porter to me though.
It does. I think so.
Some super sweet beers just either taste like a barley wine or some other style that some other beer that's not even a style. But this is I mean, I still get porter, but it's just a super sweet porter.
It is. And then I think the coconut they put in there, it's kind of like this, and it may be part of the bourbon barrel, but I mean, I don't get a huge, what I would call a bourbon character. There may be some vanilla, and I might be attributing it to the coconut, but it's kind of like this almost marshmallow. It goes along with the sweetness and the dessert quality of this beer. Overall, I think this is super well done. I think they accomplished exactly what they were going for. Plus, okay, if you're on the borderline of giving this, you know, whatever you're going to give it, Lebowski. I mean, come on.
That's like
over the line.
That's like a quarter point.
Mark it 0.
That's a quarter point.
That's a quarter point. Mark it 0. All right. Anyway, the Big Lebowski, I'm a big fan. I actually league bowl, if you can't tell by the fact that I have all this stuff going on.
So you're the dude.
Well, no, I'm not that cool. Walter, you know, I don't carry a piece to the bowling alley with me, but I appreciate that fact. You got to mark it 0, man. If you're over the line, you mark it 0.
So we're gonna give it. I'm between 4.5 and 4.75. I mean, this is one of the best porters I've had.
I'm going for 6.7. I'm right in between. I'm gonna stick. Yeah.
So what about Funky Buddha? I don't really remember. I mean, I have to go back and review the video to see how I described it, but
the last snow.
Yeah. I mean, this is good. I just don't know if I like it as good or better because it's been so long.
I think I like it better. The coconut, and there was so much coffee in that one too. But
yeah, I like how sweet this is though.
Yeah,
but it's not overly sweet.
No.
It blends very well with what they're going for.
Yeah.
But what would make it better is a little coffee. A little coffee to this, a little espresso.
A little mouthfeel or something.
Man.
But again, we're reviewing an Imperial Porter. Probably my favorite. I think I will say it's my favorite Imperial, like a favorite porter I've ever had. This is it. I see why you guys wanted us to try this. Being I was wondering because there's no maple syrup in this, but yes, that turbinado sugar definitely gives it that quality. 4.67.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much where I am too. I'll say 4.5 plus. I mean, it's one of the best porters I've had, but it's hard to give a porter that much beyond a 4.5 for me. But this is phenomenal. You got to seek this one out.
Yeah, I mean, if you take this and then, like you said, you kind of cuvee it with a Bourbon County. You know, you put that kind of mouthfeel, that chewiness, that's a 5. Like that's an easy 5.
But it's a porter. I mean, remember,
I know,
it's going to be thin.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that's where CBS and this differentiate. I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Exactly. Wonderful beer. Thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah, that's really good.
Glad we've had it.
Oh, man, that's good.
Anything else?
No.
As always, happy Halloween first. And if you can't have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.